Sagittarius, you have been heard. A rare message that some must find. If you are a Sagittarius, pause for a moment. If you feel these words resonate within you, leave a comment. I am ready to step into my journey. Only when you believe in yourself will the universe unfold extraordinary opportunities. This is not a moment for thinking, nor analyzing, but for feeling. Because the words that are about to be spoken are not random. Not just a sound passing through your life. They are a sacred message, coming from a place beyond where reason can reach. Among the thousands of messages you scroll past each day, only a few truly make you stop. And if you're hearing me right now, trust that this is one of those moments. Because you, a Sagittarius, have been heard. You have been seen by the universe. In the next 30 minutes, you will walk through a doorway, not with your feet, but with your intuition and soul. I will take you through a rare phenomenon happening in the sky, where the planets are not only revolving in their orbits, but also aligning with your mission. This is not an ordinary time. This is a 33-day cycle, a period during which what you speak, think, or silently wish for, will be miraculously amplified. And the universe is listening. Listening to every word you speak, every thought you quietly nurture, every belief you have never dared to say aloud. Have you ever felt that something inside you always longs to go further? Beyond limits, molds, and the judgments around you? That is not a fleeting emotion. That is the original code of a true Sagittarius, one who is born to explore not only the outside world, but also the horizons within themselves. You are not alone. You are part of a frequency that is awakening, and if your heart stirs upon hearing this, believe that you are in the right time, the right place, the right mission. Write in the comments, I am ready to step into my great destiny. Because this is not just a declaration to yourself, but a way to directly connect with the energy that is opening up just for you. When you say that, you are not only activating your destiny, but syncing with the flow of the universe that has been waiting for your voice. If you feel that what I'm sharing has meaning, please like and share this video. Because perhaps another Sagittarius also needs to be awakened, also awaits a message to remember who they are. Have you ever felt you've always longed for something far beyond the reality you live in? That no matter how many achievements, how much fame, or how many relationships you've had, there's still a space inside you that's never been filled? Don't try to silence that feeling, for it is the sacred flame of a Sagittarius. A flame that never sleeps, always urging you to go beyond limits, beyond the ordinary, and most importantly, beyond yourself. In over 50 years of studying astrology and mysticism, I have realized something that no book can teach, no formula can define. Sagittarius is not here to live a quiet life. They are here to break through all limits. They are souls chosen to lead the way, to question truth, to shatter the outdated beliefs society has built over centuries. Within them is an arrow that never stops, always aiming forward, toward things no one has ever dared to imagine. And that is both the gift and the greatest challenge the universe has given to Sagittarius. I once met a man, a true Sagittarius, nearly 60 years old. A successful CEO who had everything the world desires, wealth, fame, influence. But he told me, one sunset on the shores of California, I've gone very far, but I've never gone within myself. That sentence left me speechless. Because Sagittarius doesn't only need a physical journey, they need a spiritual adventure. And when they embark on that journey, no one can stop the miraculous transformation that will unfold. You see, today's society is full of promises about success, happiness, and fulfillment, but few talk about the true meaning of inner maturity. Sagittarius, you are the bridge between two worlds, the visible and the invisible, knowledge and soul. Each time you bravely ask, am I living true to my essence? You are fulfilling a sacred mission. Not just for yourself, but for the entire community around you. Because, when a Sagittarius lives authentically, society will change. When you dare to live off the beaten path, dare to say what others fear to say, dare to dream dreams no one has ever dreamed, you not only inspire, but also open up new paths. An awakened Sagittarius is a light in a world full of shadows. And that light is not to dazzle, but to guide. I believe that every Sagittarius has gone through phases of being misunderstood. You speak the truth, but others think you're too blunt. You live with ideals, but are seen as unrealistic. You constantly change, and people think you're inconsistent. But don't let those judgments extinguish your flame. Because the fire of Sagittarius is not meant to please the crowd, but to burn away fear, liberate the soul, and redefine freedom. If you are hearing me and see yourself in these words, leave a comment. I live true to my Sagittarius soul. Because when you write it down, you are not only affirming the path you're on, but also inspiring someone else who is also on their journey of self-discovery. Sometimes, a single declaration is enough to ignite an entirely new flame. And if you've ever felt different, as though you're living in a world that doesn't speak the same language as your heart, then understand this: you are not alone. Many Sagittarians, all around the world, are beginning to hear that call. The call to return to intuition, to truth, and to the true mission of their soul. And you, by some perfectly timed synchronicity, have arrived here. At the exact moment the universe is opening a rare energetic gateway meant just for you. We are living in a chaotic era, one where information is abundant, but truth is scarce. An era where people trade inner peace for external standards. And it is in this very moment, more than ever, that the world needs an awakened Sagittarius. It needs you to rise, to speak truths no one has dared to say, to offer visions no one has yet imagined. Not to prove you are better, but to pass on hope. To awaken belief, to be the first light that signals a new dawn. The freedom you seek isn't found in how far you go, but in how boldly you dare to be yourself. Whether you are living in a peaceful countryside or a bustling city, the voice inside you keeps whispering, keep going, keep exploring, speak the truth. And that is the soul of a Sagittarius. Remember, not everyone can hear this calling. Not everyone can sense the powerful energy shifts surrounding you right now. But you, the one who is listening, have been chosen to know. Chosen to act. Chosen to make a difference. In the next part, I will reveal why a rare astrological event happening right now is opening a soul gate, meant only for Sagittarius. And how you can activate your most powerful personal mission in the next 33 days. Do not step away from this journey. The greatest things are just beginning to arise, right within your own mind. Now, let's go deeper into what is happening, not just in the sky, but in the depths of your soul. In April 2025, a remarkably rare astrological alignment has begun to form, and what's truly special is that it perfectly aligns with the energetic frequency of Sagittarius. Picture a cosmic painting, where Jupiter, the ruling planet of Sagittarius, enters into a harmonious trine with Uranus and Neptune. This is not a random coincidence. It is a wave of energy activating higher consciousness, opening a rare gateway where your intentions, your words, and your deepest desires are amplified, echoing into realms beyond ordinary perception. To me, someone who has spent half a century studying the cosmos and the soul, moments like this cannot be taken lightly. These are pivotal points in the soul's evolutionary journey. And every time such an energetic structure is activated, the souls with the mission to illuminate, like Sagittarius, are the first to feel it. Have you noticed yourself becoming more sensitive to your surroundings lately? Do you feel like even a passing thought can quickly take form? Do you say something, and soon after, circumstances shift to match exactly what you envisioned? If this is happening, then trust, you are within the resonance field of the cosmic trine. And that is a blessing, but also a great responsibility. My perspective is this: Energy does not discriminate between good or bad. Energy is neutral. It only amplifies what you carry inside. A Sagittarius with an inspired heart, high ideals, and a desire to serve, during this period, will become a spiritual lighthouse, guiding the way for hundreds, even thousands of other lost souls. But if you are still trapped in doubt, anger, or dissatisfaction, that amplification will reflect those same frequencies, making the world around you feel heavier and more disoriented. The deeper lesson lies here. We cannot control what happens in the sky, but we can choose how to adjust our inner frequency to align with it. That is strength. That is spiritual maturity. That is proof that you are ready to enter a new chapter. And I know, you, Sagittarius, are ready. Ready to stop saying what others want to hear, and instead say what needs to be said. Ready to live a life not dictated by outdated standards, but guided by the honest voice within. Ready to inspire, not just through words, but through the way you live. Leave a comment. I am aligned with the new energetic frequency. As a declaration of awakening. You won't just be sending a message to yourself, but also lighting a fire in the hearts of other Sagittarians, who may be half a world away, yet resonate with you in every beat of their soul. You know, in ancient astrology, it was believed that when Jupiter and Neptune align in harmony, they create a moment of eternal truth. A rare point in time when the veil between dimensions becomes thin, and those with keen intuition can see the path ahead more clearly. This is the moment when noble intentions, timeless visions, and soul-deep wishes find a powerful transmission channel through which they can ripple out into the world. And now, Sagittarius is that channel. Why? Because Sagittarius doesn't only represent knowledge, but also the connection between intellect and soul. It's no coincidence that the symbol of Sagittarius is a half-human, half-horse figure aiming a bow toward the sky. That is the image of human consciousness reaching for the highest, always aiming toward something greater than itself. I believe that those who are Sagittarius, or who have their sun, moon, or rising sign in this sign, came into the world to expand the boundaries of humanity. Whether you're a writer, a teacher, a spiritual healer, or simply someone with a heart full of desire to contribute, the universe is calling you to act. Not tomorrow. Right now. And this is when you must reconnect with yourself, not through noise, but through silence. Observe the thoughts you've been repeating lately. The phrases you find yourself saying often. The sparks of inspiration that visit you late at night. None of this is random. They are signals. Codes. Guidance from a higher version of you, trying to reach you. Speaking through your own mind. Ask yourself. If I could say just one thing during this time, and the universe would fully listen, what would I say? That answer is the seed of your awakening and the bloom of your transformation over the next 33 days. And remember, planets orbit the sun. But your soul can revolve around a purpose grand enough to change the world. See you in the next part, where I will guide you, a Sagittarius, in how to activate your flame of wisdom and inspire your community with the gift the universe gave you at birth. All the doors are opening. The only question left is, are you ready to walk through them? Have you ever woken in the middle of the night from a strange dream, unclear, with no concrete shape, yet left behind a feeling so real, so deep, so familiar? I believe that within each of us is a soul antenna, and for Sagittarius, that antenna is more active than in any other zodiac sign. It connects to frequencies the human eye can't see. It senses before logic can comprehend. And every dream, every whisper of intuition, is a message, a signal from the unseen, trying to reach you. I used to have a recurring dream for years. In it, I stood at the edge of a forest no one had ever entered. Around me was a blurred, glowing light, and I always heard a voice. Speak what remains unspoken. At first, I didn't understand. But over time, I realized it was a call to return to my inner voice. Not the voice of fear. Not the voice of expectations. But the voice of the soul, longing to be fully expressed. And you know, Sagittarius is the embodiment of that journey. The messenger between worlds. The bridge between dream and reality. It is no accident that right now, as the planets align to amplify expressive energy, your dreams are becoming more vivid. And your intuition sharper than ever. Pay attention to the seemingly small things. A number that repeats in your sleep. A stranger's face that stirs emotion for no reason. A word, a sentence, a symbol that appears in your mind as if it has always been there. These are not illusions. They are truths, sent to you in the language of the soul. My personal belief is this. Intuition isn't something we have to develop. It's something we've always had, but forgotten amid the world's noise. For Sagittarius, intuition is the compass. And if you listen closely enough, you'll find it always leads you to the right place, at the right time, with the right people. A close friend of mine, also a Sagittarius, once said, "I always feel like something is coming, but I don't know what it is." Then one ordinary morning, she dreamt she was standing on stage, speaking to hundreds of people. 3 months later, she received her first invitation to become a motivational speaker, completely unexpectedly. But nothing is truly unexpected. Only perfectly timed, when we are ready. I share this so you understand. These signs, these vibrations, they're not here for you to overanalyze. They're here for you to begin believing. To believe that there is a part of you, the wise, clear, courageous part, that always knows the way. And this moment is the time to hand the power back to that sacred part of yourself. If you're hearing this and feel a stirring in your heart, there's no need to explain why. Just trust that you are in the right place, at the right time. And if you've ever suppressed your own voice, if you've ever thought the things you feel are too vague, too sensitive, or no one understands, then let me tell you this. That sensitivity is your gift. Those unspoken emotions are the sacred script your soul has been waiting to write. To speak aloud, to live through action. Sit down, quietly. Close your eyes. Place one hand over your heart and ask, what does my soul want in this moment? You may not hear the answer right away. But I promise you this, if you are brave enough to ask, the answer will come, in ways no one could expect. You don't need to know everything. You just need to open your heart. If this is touching something within you, not because of my words, but because of what you're feeling inside your own heart, then write in the comments. I am ready to listen to my soul. Not so I can see it, but so the universe can. So you can affirm to yourself that you've crossed a threshold. Where intuition is no longer vague, but becomes the compass for everything you're about to do. And you'll see. When you truly listen, miracles begin to unfold. The right people will appear. Doors you thought were closed will open. And you will no longer be the one searching for the path, you will be the path. In the next part, I'll guide you even deeper into how Sagittarius can turn intuition into concrete action. To not only live a meaningful life, but to inspire hundreds, even thousands of others who are on their own journey of remembering who they are. Stay here. The magic is only just beginning. Have you ever felt that you're not just a person passing through life? That every step you take, every thought you have, every word you speak carries a deeper mission that only you can sense? Maybe it's not clear yet, but this much is certain. You are not a coincidence in this universe. You are a part of something vast and extraordinary. And right now, as the planets align, as the gates of the soul open wide, Sagittarius, you are the one chosen to lead. The lesson from your journey is this. Never believe you are small or insignificant. You are the guiding light in the darkness of lost souls. But the truth is, On this journey, you will never walk alone. The universe will always bring you the people, the situations, the opportunities you need to grow. And the most important thing is, you must be ready to receive them. Ready to see every opportunity as a step forward, every challenge as a sacred lesson. When you believe in your mission, when you live according to the highest energy of Sagittarius, you will never feel lonely, because you are connected to the entire cosmos. If this resonates deep in your heart, leave a comment. I have found my path. It's not just a statement for yourself, it's a powerful message to the universe that you have recognized your great purpose. One of the most important lessons I've learned in my journey through astrology is this. Every person carries within them a limitless inner power. And especially for Sagittarius, this power lies not only in your ability to inspire, but in your ability to explore and create a new world. You might not fully realize this strength right now, but know this. You were born to make a difference. All you need to do is expand your vision and allow yourself to believe in your creative power. Sagittarius doesn't follow the crowd. You were born to lead, to forge a new path for those ready to follow. The ideas, the visions you carry are not random, they are cosmic flames waiting to be ignited. Imagine a world where every Sagittarius steps forward and lives true to their creative mission. A world no longer bound by outdated frameworks, but one where your every idea can become reality. And if you feel you have the courage to step into that world, to live that vision, leave a comment. I am ready to create the world I dream of. Every time you believe in your creative power, every time you dare to speak the unspoken, you are opening a new era, not only for yourself, but for everyone around you. Sagittarius is not here to merely pass through life. You are awakened souls, always seeking truth, always ready to question what others take for granted. Every question you ask is not doubt or skepticism. It is the search. A never-ending journey to explore and understand the true essence of life. Sagittarius does not fear change. You know that change isn't something to resist, it's a natural part of transformation. You are willing to change, ready to let go of what no longer fits, and prepared to step into a better version of yourself. Sometimes, when you look back on your journey, you might realize that everything has unfolded in a carefully woven sequence. The challenges you faced weren't there to defeat you, but to awaken you, to help you see your true worth. And you know what? Now is the time to do the most important thing, listen to yourself. Pause for a moment. Close your eyes. Feel the call of your soul, a soft whisper, sending you a precious message. Leave a comment. I am ready to listen to my soul. Because when you dare to listen to your soul's call, you'll realize that the truths within you are what matter most. This door is opening right before you, but whether you step through it or not is your choice. And when you do, you won't just discover your hidden potential, you'll open a new path for others. For souls who are waiting for your light to guide them. Your mission as a Sagittarius is not simply to live a life deemed successful by society's standards. Your mission is to inspire others, to introduce a new world of understanding, to create invisible connections that only you can truly feel. This is the moment to act. Don't let fear or hesitation hold you back. Trust that when you step forward and live true to your nature, everything you need will arrive. The universe is already prepared for you, and now is your time to receive. If you feel this in your heart, leave a comment. I am ready to step into my mission. The universe sees you. Are you ready to truly see yourself and recognize the infinite power within? Step through this door, and believe that something miraculous is waiting for you. Have you ever felt, while looking at the vast sky, that you are a part of this universe, small, yet incredibly powerful? I've thought about this often. When you gaze at the night sky, you may feel like a grain of sand in a cosmic storm. But that's only part of the truth. You are not just a nameless speck, you are a part of a grand design. And only when you awaken do you see how meaningful you truly are. For Sagittarius, realizing this isn't always easy. You've always longed for something greater, craved to uncover deep truths. Not out of curiosity, but because you believe there is a higher calling meant for you. And once you feel that calling, you can't turn back. You plunge into life, into every challenge, to seek out your own path. No matter how hard, how uncertain, or how frightening it may be. I once met a man, a Sagittarius, who had spent his entire life in business. But one day, he stopped and asked himself, "What am I really living for? What is my true purpose?" He began to reconnect with himself, with what truly mattered. He started to write things he had never said before. His stories, his truths, thoughts he had long buried. From that point on, business was no longer his main goal, it became a platform for sharing the lessons he had found. He awakened. And he helped me realize something. We are not here just to survive. We are here to find a higher purpose, to contribute, to light the way for others. That is one of the most valuable lessons I've learned on this path. Our life's purpose isn't an external choice, it's an inner awakening. And Sagittarius, with your innate desire to seek truth and always look to new horizons, you are uniquely called to bring powerful change into this world. If you feel you are also on this journey of discovery, if something is calling to you from deep within, leave a comment. I am ready to discover my true purpose. This is not an empty declaration, but a soul-deep invitation to face yourself and find the life purpose you are truly meant for. One thing I've learned is that inner peace isn't something easily found, especially in a world this chaotic. But for Sagittarius, it is a profoundly important journey. When you find peace within, you're no longer swept away by the noise of life. You become stronger, no matter how rough life's waves may be. That peace doesn't come from comfort, but from deep awareness of what you truly need, and what you are here to give. Those who find peace within are not the ones who've never struggled. On the contrary, they are the ones who've faced every kind of challenge and chosen to meet it with understanding and compassion. Peace comes from accepting and releasing what no longer aligns with your truth. And once you find that peace, you'll see everything around you become clearer, lighter, and you'll feel your strength returning. You are not just here to go through the motions. You are here to awaken, to rise, to lead, and to live with purpose. There was once a Sagittarius I met who had been through many challenges in life. But instead of being broken, he learned how to accept what couldn't be changed and found peace within. He shared a sentence with me that I've never forgotten. Peace is not when life has no problems, but when you have the strength to face them with a calm soul. I truly believe this inner peace is the true strength of Sagittarius. You will come to see that when you live with peace in your heart, everything becomes clearer. No matter how stormy life gets, you'll remain calm, steady, and able to guide others walking the path with you. Try asking yourself, what matters most to me in this life? And the answer will arise, gently, quietly, from within your peace. When you truly awaken within yourself, you'll realize life isn't a journey to find all the answers, it's a journey to ask the right questions. And those questions can only be understood when you fully live as your true self. This is the moment for you to live as a true Sagittarius, not just a seeker of truth, but a bringer of truth. And as you walk this path, you won't only change your life, you'll change the lives of those around you. Because when Sagittarius awakens, the world awakens with them. And if you feel ready to begin this journey, leave a comment. I am ready to awaken and transform my life. The universe is embracing you, Sagittarius. Open your heart, open your mind, and take that step, because you are the light the world has been waiting for. Surely, you felt at some point like you didn't quite belong here. As if you were carrying a great mission, but didn't know where to begin. Those thoughts are not random. They are the voice of your Sagittarius soul, always seeking, always yearning to go beyond the limits and expand the horizon. You are not someone who merely passes through life. You are a door opener, an explorer, one who dares to see the world in a way others are too afraid to imagine. And because of that, the universe has entrusted you with something infinite. The power of spiritual freedom. Through my astrological journey, I've come to understand this truth. True freedom is not the absence of external constraints. It is the ability to live fully as yourself, untouched by fear or social expectations. Sagittarius is the one who dares to follow the soul's call. Unafraid of stepping outside the comfort zone. Unafraid of facing the unknown. And when you do that, you don't just free yourself. You become an inspiration for others to live as their fullest selves too. A Sagittarius friend of mine once said something that stayed with me for years. Every time I step outside my comfort zone, I feel like I'm being reborn, like my soul is on fire and alive again. That's the power you hold. The power of spiritual freedom. When you dare to step out of the shadows of doubt and into the light of self-acceptance, you'll see that freedom isn't some distant dream, it's something you can claim right now. In this moment. So if you feel a calling deep within, if you know it's time to break free from the limits society or your own fears have placed on you, leave a comment. I am ready to be free. I am ready to live true to my essence. This isn't just a statement. It's the beginning of a new journey. One where you recognize your power and know that nothing can stop you anymore. And as you walk this path, you'll come to understand something important. You don't live only for yourself. You live to inspire others. Others who are also longing to be free, to be real, to let go of fear and old beliefs. Your journey is the light that leads them forward. Know this, if you dare to believe in yourself and move forward with an open heart, you won't just change your own life. You'll help change the world. Live true to your soul, and let the universe unfold its miracles for you. Sagittarius, have you heard the call of your soul? Don't hesitate to leave the comfort zone. Don't fear the challenges. Life is not about avoiding hardship. It's about living as your full self and pursuing your unique mission. When you dare to be who you are, when you step into the world with full trust and inner strength, you'll begin to see everything more clearly. You won't just transform your own life. You'll become a beacon for those around you. Remember, you are never alone on this path. The universe is with you, and all you need to do is trust in yourself and move forward with all your heart. So, Sagittarius, are you ready to write the next chapter of your great story? Start now. Keep walking, without hesitation. Because only when you believe in yourself and act from that belief, will the universe open every door you need to become the person you were always meant to be.